We are headed back to SeaWorld, and this time it is just Dad and kids.
We're going to SeaWorld. I can't wait without our mom.
And of course, we have an agenda today. We are going to check out the Seven Seas Food Festival and Sesame Street's 5th birthday party, which is right in the middle of nap time. So we're going to push nap time back, and we are going to hope for the best. Alaina is at a ladies' conference today, so I have the kids, and I was trying to decide what to do, and I thought about staying local and just taking them to the mall and letting them play in the playground there, but the mall wouldn't open till maybe like 10 or 11 anyway, and they were already up, and we were pretty much ready to go by 8, so it's about a 2-hour drive for us up to SeaWorld, so we just came ahead anyways. It's kind of exciting though, because we've never been here on a Saturday. We're usually working on Saturdays. Honestly, I haven't taken the kids to a theme park by myself before, so we decided to go with the umbrella stroller instead of the double stroller, and Vivian is pushing, so that's helpful. And then also, usually Alaina does all the packing and stuff, and I didn't decide until last minute what we were doing, so we may have underpacked for the day. I don't know if we have enough stuff. I already realized that I forgot to bring Pierce's water cup in. Actually, I was really surprised. We got here just before the official park opening at 10 a.m. So we're at like 9:50 or so. So the line wasn't bad. And then Vivian wanted to check Pierce's height, so we done that. And now we're off to Sesame Street Land. And I think my plan for today is just that we would hang out there maybe the whole day. And we do have a change of clothes for the splash pad, so they can get wet for a little bit if they choose to. So should be interesting to see if I can handle them tag teaming me in a theme park.
Can I take a picture of the SeaWorld?
But first we paid for unlimited refills on our souvenir soda cup, so we're ready to go for that. And we're on our way to have lunch, but before we can go have lunch, the kids want to stop by the dolphin nursery.
It's located around the habitat as well as the rock where once again.
It's short. So my favorite of the dolphins is you can look at them, and on the show you can watch them jump up, and that's my favorite part.
So the Seven Seas Food Festival is going on all day today too. So on the way to Sesame Street Land, we're gonna sample some stuff, and I went ahead and purchased our lanyard. We're gonna share one lanyard with 10 items on it. And it came out to like $78 after tax, which maybe my imagination is wrong. It seems like it was a little cheaper in years past. I'll have to go back and look at that. Also, the children are finding some creative solutions for dealing with one seat in the stroller. All right, we found the French market, but we're gonna skip that one. It has escargot and creme brulee. I'm not real interested. He specifically wanted to come over and watch the pearl diving. We've actually got a little time before all of the stands open up for the Seven Seas Food Festival anyway. So we just headed over to Sesame Street Land. We're gonna let them play on the playground for the next 20 minutes and then head over to the Seven Seas Food Festival and start eating some food for lunch, and then come back over here and play a little bit more. Sounds like everything that a toddler and dad day should consist of. It looks like that Zoe's flower tower is down for repair. And also, it looks like they removed the Big Bird Whirlybird. I didn't notice that when we were here the other day, but I can't find it anywhere. I think this over here is where Big Bird's Whirlybird used to be. All right, we're riding on the carousel. And Pierce doesn't like riding on the horses, so we're gonna let him sit on these benches. All right, it's time to go get the stroller, and then we're off to lunch. My favorite part of the day. Since it is lunch, the novelty of having one stroller has worn off, and now it's kind of a fight as to who's gonna get to sit in it. But at this point, I negotiated Vivian pushing it and Pierce riding in it. Don't ask me how that works, but we're going to lunch. It'll be okay. All right, we got the mini calzones, and looks like that they're mostly stuffed with different, maybe a blend of cheese, and maybe some ricotta is among the cheese that's in there, and then it comes with a marinara sauce. It's pretty good. I'm a little disappointed that it doesn't include any pepperoni. I figured that this was a pretty safe option for the children, and they seem to be enjoying it this far, but it is pretty hot when it comes out. All right, Pierce is going to continue eating his calzone while we head off to sample some more food. A few of them that I'm really excited about were that the food looked really good, especially at the Irish hut or thing. The food at the Irish market and the food at the Indian market. And of course, we've always got to fit something Mexican into an AikenAdventures video. From the Irish market, we are sharing some St. Patrick's Day nachos, which is a base of potato chips with some corned beef and some cheese. This is so good. There's some red cabbage on the top that is really tasty. I was afraid that was going to be like really pickled red cabbage, but it's not. It doesn't have an overwhelming flavor. So I think it complements the whole dish. And there might be some kind of like there's a sauce on there too. Maybe horseradish? I don't know, but it's really good. Vivian said that she wanted to go watch the Orca, so we're going to take a break from the Seven Seas Food Festival for a little bit. And on the way, we bought some popcorn and a refill for our bucket, and we got another soda refill.
The way that we're doing that is we're showing the whales what's not new. There's a lot of things that have stayed the same.
So last time we were here, like last week, the Orca Stadium was still under construction. I guess it had been under construction renovation for the last month. So the show today was about getting the orcas reacclimated to their new environment since they changed some things up. It was pretty fun to learn a little bit more about orca behavior. And then afterwards, we've come back to Sesame Street Land for a little bit. We're gonna go get some more snacks in just a few more minutes. After a quick restroom break, we got some more soda and we're on our way back to taste some more food at the Seven Seas Festival. Next, we stopped by the Indian market and we tried the chicken tikka masala. And I think it's like curry chicken. And Vivian took a bite and I think had mixed reactions at the beginning. I'm really surprised that they both seem to be liking it pretty good. It's not exactly my favorite. It's all right, but it's a little adventurous for a kindergartner and a toddler, I would think. From the Mediterranean market, we got the walking gyros, which has some lamb on top, and it's kind of mild, so it was enjoyable. And Pierce really seemed to like that. It's topped with some tzatziki sauce. It's very good. They also had some baklava, so I couldn't pass that up, and it was pretty good. It was a little tough on the bottom, but the top layers were very flaky and very delicious. Vivian seemed to like that one the most. And then we got to eat them while we were watching entertainment at the Italian market.
Oh yes, well, none in town is more important than the one.
Right outside the shark encounter are these tanks with stingrays and all different kinds of other animals. So we finally made it to the Sesame Street Land 5th birthday party parade. And even though technically it is at 2:30, which is right in the middle of nap time, our kids had a great time at the parade, but by the time we got back to the car, they were done. I consider this to be a successful adventure.